Buzz, 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 buzz. What? I can't believe it. It's a message from friend of the J the Underdog twitch.tv/J the Underdog Twitch channel, GetINYurBall, with a team suggestion for GBL by You Week 4, GetINYurBall edition. This is fantastic news, gang. Let's get straight to the den. Hello, and welcome to GBL by You episode 4, GetINYurBall edition. I've had a lovely video message this week from GetINYurBall, and I'm excited to see what he has to say. It's Master League this week. Is he going to choose Master League, or is he going to choose whatever cup it is in Great League? I'm excited to see. He's a whale.
Welcome to Masters League, aka Whale League. Now, Jay, I heard a rumor, and maybe you can clear this up for us. I heard that you like to raid. Is that true?
This statement is correct.
Like you've done 15, 20 raids, something like that? You know, I'm sure you'll tell us the real number.
Approximately 45,000.
But for this week, you got to experience the joy of running Triple Dragon in Great League. So I thought we'd give you the exact inverse, and let's give you the pleasure to run Triple Fairy in Masters League. Everyone loves Triple Fairy. I'm sure the comments will be fine. If nothing but positivity and great reaction to this team. I will add, if you run into a single Ho-Oh, you should probably just top left. But, you know, who knows? Give it the best college try. You're going to go with Xerneas, and I will add that you should run Thunder as well as Moonblast as the charge moves for Xerneas. And then I would also like you to run Tapu Bulu, just in case there's a rogue Kyogre here or there that pops into a team. And then last but not least, the GOAT of Masters League, my favorite Pokemon, Zacian. I believe you have a Shundo Crown Sword form, so let's go with that. Good luck, have fun. As a little bonus incentive, every win gets you a pack of Pokemon cards from me to open. Just a little extra motivation to do well. You got this. 5-0 incoming, I predict. Don't prove me wrong, or I'll unsub.
A very, very interesting team this week. Triple Fairy, he suggests, with Xerneas, which he wants me to have the Thunder move. Let me look at my Xerneas. Oh, we actually have a hundo with the background. Perhaps this has been my trusty best buddied one for quite some time. Perhaps we go for the background one just for good vibes. So we're going to go Moonblast, and we're also going to go for Thunder, and that's going to be our lead. And he did say if we play into a Ho-Oh, we got no play, but if we have Thunder, at least we have some type of move that will do damage into a Ho-Oh in general, if we see it in the lead. Then he wants me to play Tapu Bulu, which we have a Shundo of. I think he got slightly mistaken there, saying I have a Shundo of Crown Form Zacian. I have something very close with this one here, which Emma traded to me, a background, location background, Shiny 98, but I will be using the Hundo. I also have a Hundo with a background, but let's not go into that. We'll go to what we know, and we're also going to best buddy this one for good effect as well, just to get that extra little bit of damage in there in the Open Master League. I'm really excited to play this team. We're going to see how it's going to run. There's a lot of Dragon knocking about, and there's a lot of stations being used, which has that Steel typing, which could be a problem, but we'll see how it goes coming into this first game. Okay, this is the team that's suggested by GetINYurBall for week 4 of GBL by You, and he did add the incentive of if I for every game I win, he's going to give me a pack of cards. So I'm going to go 5-0 here, and there'll be no editing involved. Let's go, gang. Here we go. Game number 1 starting up here. Battle starting against Jenny. Not a lot of people queuing up for Master League here, it seems. We've got Xerneas in the lead into a Lunala. This isn't the end of the world. I also realise I'm using the wrong Xerneas here. I put the move on the other one. Oh no! I'm sure this won't come back to kick us later on in the game. Zacian's going to have to come back in and get this farm down. I don't have a shield. It's all gone drastically wrong. And I'm going to blame that on the fact that I brought the wrong Pokemon in. I'm going to re-record this. Chloe, cut from where the first battle was about to start, because I was already a battle into this. And there'll be no editing involved. So I'll show you where to cut. And there'll be no editing involved. Okay, here we go into battle number 1. So we're going to start again from here. Okie dokie. Game number 1 here with Xerneas, Tapu Bulu, and Crown Formation. We're going to play 5 games with it, and we're going to see if we're going to have enough to give us the dub. Xerneas into Zacian. This is a horrific lead. The only thing we really have that answers this is my own Zacian in the back, and I'm going to pivot straight into it. He answers with a Kyogre. This is rough. This is rough around the edges, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how we're going to be able to potentially win this, but we'll try our best. We're going to throw the close combat straight away. This should be enough to do around half the total amount of health of the Kyogre. Deciding to let it go. We're going to one away from another one. Are we going to shield this, or are we going to potentially get some farm? Oh, this is rough because of that Zacian lead. We're going to let it go, and we're going to try and get some farm down here with Tapu Bulu. Tell you what, even the waterfalls, they are doing a lot of damage to me here. Horror. Absolute horror show. Game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Coming back into the Zacian. I'm not even going to see this one out. I am just going to top left. We got absolutely outplayed in that first game. Outclassed, outplayed. Not even a close one. We come back in and just put that down to a bad lead. Coming into a Steel-type lead with this team. Oh, geez. Oh, Nelly. GetINYurBall said that you really don't want to see a Ho-Oh lead with this team. I'll tell you what. There's a lot of leads you don't want to see with this team. And Crown Formation, Crown Form Zamazenta are probably 2 of the worst you could potentially come up against here. Well, here we go. Xerneas into Keldeo. I mean, this is better. It does have the Poison Fast move. No, it's not using it. It's using Low Kick. Okay, this isn't the worst. We are able to get some moves off on this Pokemon. And is this the Water Form version of it? I don't know much about Keldeo, so we're going to be finding out a lot in this battle. He does swap out into Meloetta. Very spicy team here. We're going to go into my Zacian now. Zacian will be able to take these fast move confusions very, very comfortably. And we're going to see what Meloetta has to throw into the equation here. We're going to see a Psyshock. It goes resisted. This is looking very good for my Zacian. 3, 4, and I'm going to throw on optimal timing if I can. I'm going to let this one go. We're going to do 1, and we're going to throw a big Steel-type move. The Legacy move of Crown-formed Zacian. We're going to throw Behemoth Blade. And we're going to see that big sword in his mouth go to absolute town here on this Meloetta. Boom! And just about hanging in there. We get a little bit of a residual farm. Very, very good situation for us to be in. We're going to see this Keldeo come back, though, into the play here. And one move will be enough to knock us out. So we're just going to throw this move as soon as we get it. And then we're going to think about moving out here. We've seen it have Aqua Jet, so potentially we just swap straight into my Tapu Bulu now. Tapu Bulu comes into the fray. If we see the water move here thrown pretty much straight away from my opponent, it will be negated. And look at this! Ooh, a fantastic defensive maneuver here from Tapu Bulu. And we're seeing a Dragon type in the back. Nature's Madness is able to go to absolute town here. Every single one will do subsequently more damage than the one previously because of the debuff that Nature's Madness has. This is really, really good. It's a good situation to be in. What does this even have? It has Bulldoze, it has Crunch, it has Outrage. We could take any of those moves. Earthquake, absolutely fine. Go, quickly! Another Nature's Madness. We're winding it up, and it will give another defense stage debuff, and it lands. And now we're going to go into quickly Xerneas to get some fast moves in. We'll shield this one in case it is another Earthquake. We have 2 shields still. All our Pokemon are fairly low on health at this stage. Crunch, how dare you speak to me of the Crunch? You know nothing of the Crunch. I bet you've never even been to the Crunch. Oh, a little day trip to the Crunch. We can all go as tourists. We're going to throw here the Fairy-type move that I can't think of the name of. Moonblast! It does not land. It goes shielded after I went over 100 energy. J the Underdog L. We're going to shield this move. We're going to see if we can get another one off. Sacred Sword ends up going shielded. A Moony Bee's coming in, though. Moonblast is being built up, and it's about to connect with the end of this Keldeo. It is enough to knock out. We're still on 3 Pokemon, ladies and gentlemen, and in a complete contrast to the last game, and yet again, Jay the Underdog has forgot to fill it in on the side. We lost the first game, but we win. Game number 2. Let me centralize that. Boom. Now that looks slightly more pleasing on the eye to those watching. Coming to game number 3 already, and I tell you what, I've had an enjoyable time with this team already. It's something you wouldn't expect to see. Triple Fairy in the Open Master League. I suppose there are a lot of dragons, so it's always got its place, but it's so risky with things like, as GetINYurBall mentioned, Ho-Oh, and there's so much steel types that are prevalent in Master League. I feel like if we see another Zacian lead, we should perhaps just try and throw as much energy as we can with our lead, and then instead of hard swapping into my only answer to it, wait for my first Pokemon to go down and then use it. Oh, another Keldeo lead! I've never seen it before, and I've seen 2 in a row. Wow, enjoyable experience there. We're going to see Reshiram. That is probably my best answer, to be honest. So, we're going to stay in here. So what are we going to potentially see? A Dragon move would be absolutely fine. A Fire move would be not as fine. So we're going to shield the first one. Fusion Flare does go shielded. I mean, it means I'm more happy to take another one later on down the line. I'm not going to get baited by a lesser costing move, if it has any. But Moonblast does connect, and this is looking pretty good here. We're able to take a Fusion Flare here, and we should be able to take it quite nicely without it knocking me out. I think we should be able to win this situation here. We're going to see if it connects. Fusion Flare! We'll take it very nicely. We're going to get the farm down here. We're going to see what they're going to be able to bring in. And we are going to see the Zacian. And just as we discussed previously, I'm just going to throw my Thunders here, and I'll let it go down. Thunder connects. It does a reasonable amount of damage, but realistically we can't afford to hard swap out. We end up getting the second move off. This is pretty big. Thunder may end up taking a shield here. That would be really good for us if we can get a shield in, and we don't have, which means we have to farm this down. We will have to give up a shield so that we don't get knocked out in almost one go. But having a think here what he has in the back, he has Keldeo. We've got a good answer to this, so I'm not even going to shield this. Behemoth Blade lands, and we take it comfortably. I'm going to swap straight out now into my Tapu Bulu. This is a really good situation for Tapu Bulu to be in here. We're going to throw the Nature's Madness and debuff that defense straight away. We are going to take the first move here, as it's either going to be a fighting move, which is resisted, or it's going to be a water move, which is also resisted. This is really good. Throwing on optimal move timing here. They do still have 2 shields, but Nature's Madness will debuff the defense one stage. I don't think they knew it was coming, because you probably would have let the first one go. Does give me a free one. Very charitable donation there of 1 Bullet Seed, which ends up giving me a little bit of extra energy. We're going to throw another Nature's Madness. Now we have to be very vigilant and watch out for a catch here, as they could perhaps catch my next move and end up making things a little bit tricky for me. But we'll see how it goes coming towards the end of the game here. Sticky one. Shield the move, Jay. Here's what we're going to do. 1, 2. We're not going to fall for that one. And we're going to throw the Grass Knot to finish off the game here. I'll tell you what, Nature's Madness is a very, very cool move. But we're going to show my Grass Knot a little bit of love here just to finish off game number 3. And this is a fantastic win here. Seeing 2 Keldeo leads in a row. That's a lot of dashes, Jay. Win. Nope, that's not capitals. Oh, God, I'm not very good at typing, I'll tell you that. Win-win. Boss, lose, win-win. Coming into game number 4. Shout out Chloe, by the way, who edits these videos. Chloe does a great job of making things a bit coherent and I make it a bit more entertaining than me just talking to my camera while tapping the screen. She really does help, so big ups Chloe. Thank you very much. I paid her last week's editing rate as 1 Greg's. I paid her in 1 lunchtime meal. So thanks, Chloe. Oh, God. This is a really bad lead, guys. Perhaps my stingy ways have caused me some karma here. We're going to have to throw this Thunder. We've already planned this out. Now, this is not a good lead for me at all. We are just going to have to throw as many Thunders as we possibly can, and we're just going to have to let this... Unfortunately, from Xerneas, we're going to have to tragically let you go here. See if we get to another Thunder, and if they get a little bit greedy. It doesn't look like they will. If they throw the fighting move, it already would be enough to take me out still here. It would debuff them in the process. I'm expecting a Behemoth Blade, and that is what comes through. We're going to bring an Zacian now. Perhaps we're going to shield and try and farm this down all the way. Are they going to close combat me and make it a little bit easier for me, or are they going to throw another Behemoth? Let's have a look. Are we able to get this Zacian the rest of the way down before they get to a move? Yes, we are. We've got a lot of energy He chooses the Palkia. Palkia gets to move very quickly. So what we're going to do here, we're going to throw both these debuffing moves towards us. And then we're going to reset that by swapping out straight away into my Tapu Bulu. Now, if he lets this go, this will be enough to knock out. I'm expecting he won't because he doesn't know what I have in the back. But this is really good for me because Tapu Bulu can take any move that Palkia has on the chin very nicely. Chiron comes into the fray now. I'm going to throw Nature's Madness straight away, trying to get that debuff. So what we're going to do here, we're going to let this go. Bang. You've done a fantastic job. You've debuffed my opponent. Now we have to get the rest of this as a farm down. Come on, Zacian, before they get to a move. Fantastic work. Fantastic. Now we've got this in the back. Palkia. Palkia is able to throw a water. It's able to throw dragon. We're able to take any of those quite comfortably, unless they have like hydro pump, which is very unlikely. We're going to let the first one go. Aquatail comes through. And we've got 2 close combats, so we have to shield this. As long as they don't have 2 moves, we win this game. Come on. Come on. I know you get to moves very quickly. Please, 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 do not have 2 moves loaded up. I don't know if they threw a Dragon Breath or if that was charge attack priority. It's really coming down to the wire here. I have a second one loaded. Yes! Come on! Back to back to back wins with this team. Holy guacamole. Get in your ball. I hope you have those packs ready. Oh, geez. 3 wins in a row. Let's go. Dub City. We did take that first loss, but guys, that was one for the learning curve. Oh. No, I've got into Great League. Well, guys, here's a bonus Great League game. Pretend this is game number 6. We're not counting this one. This is bonus game number 6 that we're going to put in position number 5. Oh, Nelly, I pressed the wrong league. Oh, jeez. Take this one as game number... Take this one as game number 6, guys. Foul play comes through. It goes shielded because Jay doesn't count when he's not thinking. And I'm going to try and catch a move now. Klefki comes in. A Trailblaze would be really good to be caught here. A Dynamic Punch would be less good, but still okay. A Trailblaze gets caught. Can't believe I ended up queuing for Great League. Oh, jeez, Jay. We'll see if they've counted here. They're now on 3. I'm expected them to do 2 and throw. One more move and throw. That'll put them on 4 and have back-to-back Seed Bombs. So what we're going to do, we're going to go boom, boom, swap. Catch the move! Catch the move! That's pretty huge, guys. And then all we have to do is just farm the rest of it down. Oh, guys, bonus game number 6 worked out pretty great for us. I'm not going to lie, you're getting your ball. You've really cooked with this one. I'll tell you what, getting your ball knows that my mind is a bit all over the place. So he's chose this team knowing that I might click on the other league and then might get a win. I think that counts as a pack as well, getting your ball. Oh, God, I'm all over the place today. But I'll tell you what, we're all over the place and winning, which is pretty good. Master League, Xerneas lead. The game is starting. Yuki Diddle, Xerneas, it's your time to shine into a Zekrom. Some may say this is a good lead. I am some, by the way. A Dragon lead on the side of the opponent. We're going to go straight for that Moon Blast. And if they catch it, fair play, but they didn't. They are either going to be able to go for a big Dragon move, which I'm assuming they will not, or a Fusion Bolt. Something like that. Which would hurt us quite a lot, actually. So what we're going to do, we're going to shield this, and perhaps we can try and catch one of their moves. Oh, no, surely it's a one-turn move. We're going to let this one go. It's not going to be enough to knock us out, but they're not able to bait us with another move because we shielded the first one. So, Fusion Bolt's going to go, and it's going to land. It doesn't do an astronomical amount of damage, but it is still enough to put us quite low. We are in the power play, though. We are able to get this Moon Blast off into my opponent, and they are going to let it go this time around. Now, this is what we were worried about. Is my opponent going to let this move go? This is really bad. You have to let this Thunder go for us to have any chance in this game. We were warned about this by getting your ball. He does let it go. It does some damage. We've still got a long way to go, but that was a first step. Oh, Nelly. This is bad. Go quickly, Zacian. Zacian comes into Ho-Oh. They now know that this Ho-Oh is very valuable. I'm going to let it go. Sacred Fire lands is able to knock me completely out, but it takes away the majority of their energy. Nature's Madness is going to have to go absolutely crazy now in the back. I'm assuming this is a Brave Bird and swap, actually, because this is quite quick. Brave Bird goes in, and we are going to see a Dialga in the back. Things are looking rough. The steel typing. This is... Oh God, the curtains, they're closing. The window of opportunity is slammed closed. The window, there was a draft, there was a mere draft, but the draft has been excluded. It's all gone wrong in this game number 5. Well, 5.5, 6, I don't know what you're calling this. But just like that, a team that was looking so promising in previous games has been squandered due to Pokemon such as a Steel type in Dialga and Ho-Oh in the back. All the humanity, it's all gone wrong. Overall, I've had a very good time with this team. GetINYurBall, you were a fantastic guest. Thank you so much for your video submission and giving me the team, and I'm looking forward to whoever's on next week. Shout out GetINYurBall, shout out Chloe, shout out Emma. She's great. She's a great support. She's having a great time today with Cosmo. She's sitting with Cosmo right now. So shout out Cosmo and Emma right now, who's probably going to be watching this YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for watching the YouTube video in general, and stay tuned for next week when GBL by You might be by you, assuming that I've already messaged you asking to do one. Thanks guys, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye bye bye.